Who are you?
Friends. Are your parents home?
Aye, but they're busy. Mum's off to par with a frying pan, 'cause he, bobbered this lady.
Fucked.
I see. We shan't bother them. Will you let us in?
I will. Mum's so nice in the car. Car's real nice. Stinks of gin and piss sometimes. But he bought me some new toys today.
What's that?
Wooden blocks and a 3-wheel.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Okay. That's why this house was so important.
This is the place.
So, look at it. The
Once we
Nilfgaard's
enter,
king,
there'll be no returning until
by
we
knowing
reach
this
Geralt.
passage, could attack
Yes, let's go.
Novigrad from
Wherever
inside.
you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
This is a really good video game. It's like one of the best video games I've ever played. It's so full of everything. It's awesome. It's never ending, it seems. Everything is so new, and the storyline is great. This is a different world. Through time,
Where are we?
space.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
They're probably on a different continent, not a different world. That's what this is all
place?
about.
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
I wasn't expecting that.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
That is astonishing. I'm gonna save this. I can't. I wonder if I could go far forward, you know what I mean?
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
They were reasonably high level though.
They just keep coming.
We can't stop them from all. portal opens, you must jump in. Very good.
What a relief.
Quick, jump in.
Let's go then.
Have a look.
Well, does that mean we're on a different planet again?
There it is.
So, should I just jump? I can
Papers
hear
don't look terribly inviting.
monsters.
Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
I trust you.
Magic. A place of power.
You should better draw from it, I know. Let's jump.
Should avoid those clouds. Or bolt through them.
Now that was a big monster right there, and it's completely dead. Okay, let's go. Now we ended up in the water world. Now that would be a big problem right there. To end up in the middle of the ocean.
Cold.
It looks like the game is showing us all kinds of worlds. Would you look at that?
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
Whoa. Just going from passage to passage, that's it. But if you look at it, you would see that there are houses here. Or there used to be houses. It looks like nobody's living here anymore. But they did used to live here at some point in time. Would you look at that? So it's definitely human, or at least it looks very human-like. In any way, whoever lived here took almost everything and went out. They're still using the same items as humans use. So, as I told you before, I believe that this isn't different worlds, it's the same world, just at a different continent, so to say. The only place I can think of is the tower. All in all, it looks like the people that lived here just couldn't do anything besides leaving. No. It seems that this wasn't the answer. and unfortunately there is nothing really there to see. Okay, so I assume that the gates there in one of those houses. So it looks like lots of people died in the tower. There was a wall here, so this was like a proper walled settlement.